please. Eba power tap fa. Eba me power tap. Kindly power tap. All right. So welcome everybody on board. Thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you're all well. That quickly it does sense. Sorry guys. Let me clean this. Okay. Let me take this one off then. All right. Thank you for joining me this morning. All right. So for the people that see me for the first time, my name is Dr. Funmilola Tella. Funmilola Tella ni orúkọ mi. Ìyá kìtẹ̀ máa ṣe Monday ní Yorùbá. Ẹ ṣé gan-an ni. Thank you for power tapping. Joy Adeyemi, how are you doing? Thank you for joining me, sir. So Funmilola Tella ni orúkọ mi. My name is Funmilola Tella. So we are mortgage let me say financial advisor in a nutshell. So we talk here more about financial literacy. And the more we understand financial literacy, the more our finance, get healthier, healthy wealth lasts longer. All right, so that's why I take it upon myself to come and talk, to be, to come to your space and to come and talk more about financial literacy, what we need to do, what we need to know, and what we must not do. Do you understand? Sometimes if you know what you need to do, and if you don't know what you're not supposed to do, it might be a big problem there. So because as long as you recognize what you need to do and then what you don't, so it's better, because some of us, we understand how to make money for real. In fact, if I ask you, can you tell me how to make money? At least even the little children we know, and 90% will say go and work. Abi, you work, you earn money. Transaction, you exchange your time. Give me money. Time ilele, by time me fún mi lówó. So everybody understood that. But what most of the time we don't really understand was keep the money, how to keep the money. So when you have money, if you don't keep it, then you're gonna lose it. And that's happened a lot. Even every day, because sometimes when you hand the money, we don't keep it, we just spend money. Some people we know that money is for us to spend. Oh, funny Nino Lowo. One of the Nigerian actors, his surname is Nino Lowo. Imagine if you, to this extent, I believe Nino Lowo. So Nino Lowo. So, and sometimes always not for Nino, always not meant to be spent. Money is meant to be saved, right? Safe. Money is meant to be safe. And when you save the money, and then you can use the saved one to create wealth or to invest. If you wanted to follow the law of money, go. So when they give you, let's maybe somebody, me too, I'm guilty of this as well. When you get, like, let's say you get 10,000 pounds, for example, or 10 million pounds, 10 million naira, any depend on your currency. You're not meant to spend that money. You're meant to invest that money. So, and you now wait for the money to yield increase, so you can now spend the increase. You look at this. Let's use farm as a sample. When you buy a goat or chicken, I be hen, the little one is hen, right? So we use, let's assume you're a farmer, okay. So when you buy a small chicken, you grow, let them grow, isn't it? And you don't kill them. You don't kill them immediately. You let them produce an egg turn to hen. Okay? So then later on, after some time, you can now kill the chicken, the fowl himself. So that's exactly the same way. So, but immediately if you kill the fowl will not be able to produce any baby. So immediately you hit that fowl and that's it, that's the end. But if you can patient enough, nourish that fowl, give her food all the time and all that, and then it will produce hen. Before you know, produce an egg, hen will plant on a hen. Then before you know, you have multiple, well, be multitude noni, hen around chicken, fowls, and all that. So you can later now kill the original one. So the same thing applies to our finance. All right. The capital, you get the capital and you invest the capital, and the capital produce more capital and more fund, and then you turn to another capital, then you can now spend original capital. But sometimes we get it, we are under tension sometimes. That's the reason why you need to, because it's not being his. If I say, okay, when you get immediately you get your salary, don't spend it. How will you survive? Do you understand? So, but that's a way you can start. There's something they called baby steps, but you can take a baby steps. So this is the best way to take the baby steps is to, when you earn your money, you keep minimum 10%. Minimum. You keep minimum 10%. Right. But if you really, really, really want to do this, you keep 30%. For some of us they were still living with our parents now, that we don't really have responsibility, this is an opportunity for you to save. So when you earn your money, you keep 30%. But if the 30% is not, if it's impossible, try 10. And if 10 is impossible, maybe because of circumstances, at least try 5. It's an habit. Habit form after 30 days or whatever. So because your one is monthly, all right, so habit will form after how many months? Maybe 60 months or 1 year. Papa. So it's a habit that you need to cultivate. Cultivate a habit of, put little aside for investment purposes. Because what we do for some people that are selling for the first time, we are mortgage brokers, mortgage advisor. All right. Yeah, I'm an estate planner. All right. I'm an advice about so many areas of financing, about wills, about protection, and all that. So a lot of us, some of us already have our own house. Some of us we don't. Some of us we have more than one property. Some of us we have one or two. You understand? So everybody stage are quite different. So to some of us now that we have not gotten a house at all. Whether if you are living in Nigeria, if you live in America, live in London, any part of the world, at least you have not acquired your property yet. So now I'm talking to you. Any reason, the main reason, or see reason is money. 99.9 reason was because of money. Not much. All right. So so you want to tell me the reason why you have not gotten your property because of health, because you don't have a good health. There's nothing like that. Mommy triplets, how are you? Do you understand? Or you want to tell me because the reason why I haven't got your property is because can somebody give me a reason? No, I can't come up with any reason that's tangible. So unless you wanted to, sometimes we can delude ourselves, unless you want to lie to yourself. And if you're a single person, you might say, because I'm still single, it's a lie. How much is your savings? How much do you have in savings? You don't have. Because there's no, if you are single or not, if you have money, that money will push you to buy property. Yes, because I'm single, I might not see husband to marry you. No, we are in JC, what's called JC, whatever era now. In fact, that's the reason why more will even attract to you more. Àbí òun ṣàmúgbó lòun hang out. Even amúgbó gan, wọ́n máa hang pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ mọ́. Tó bá rí pé wọ́n máa believe kórìí ẹ̀ pé you have something to put on the table. That's the best thing to even to get your husband or wife. If you're a man, that's the best way. So now, and if you're a man as well, you need to start rush to have a property too. All right. And again, if you think, okay, if you have your philosophy, do it this way: get a house, put it on investment, put it on rental property. Don't let anybody know that you have it. So stop. What I'm trying to say is that the reason why some of us have not gotten a house now is because of money, nothing else. So no matter, regardless of any of your excuses, nothing. The only excuse is money. I fear if you want to prove me wrong that it's not because of money, it's money. Then show me your savings. Let me know. Do you understand? So if you believe in other investments, okay, fine. How much do you have in your portfolio? At least you can do stocks too. So majority of us is money that head us back for achieving our what's it called, property goal. And and the best way to do that is to cultivate habits of savings. Very well. King Deborah, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for power tap. Oh, give me Kenny. Orúkọ pọ̀. Yeah. So oh, sorry, somebody is distracting me with messages. Okay. So and that's the way it works, really. So if you want to, so we need to cultivate habit of. Thank you for power tapping. Habit of savings. Like I said, start with if it's just 10%. Okay. Don't tell me if some things are hard. I just moved to London. I just moved to America. I just moved to Europe. Mm-mm. Be out of it, you just move yẹn. Ṣé o ti ń ṣiṣẹ́? Ṣé ò ń ṣiṣẹ́? Save. Put something aside. Má ná gbogbo ẹ̀ tán. If you tell me because you just moving kìíní kan, ṣebí you are managed to eat àbí ẹ̀hẹ́n. Ìyẹn náà ló ṣe máa save sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́. If it's just 5%, important here now, not amount of money. But to some of us that God have blessed us, you are bringing insufficient and non-sufficient money home. So then they can do 30%. Even at all, wọn tó bá ti ra lé, tó bá ti nílé kan lé méjì, doesn't matter. Cultivate the habits. So investments cannot, you can't have enough investment. Let me put it that way. Okay, for example, I was reading Femi Otodola. I don't know how many of us know Femi Otodola. If you're not Nigerian, the name might not ring bell that much. So it's one of the Nigerians billionaires. So he comes to a stage because it comes to a stage in everybody's life, people's lives. You will see temporary defeat. It must. It's not a matter of prayer. It's not a matter of somebody is shaking. You don't need. Temptation will come. Jesus Christ is going, has his own. You understand? So as long as you are still on this planet, prepare for anything. Donald Trump, you know how many times the guy has filed bankruptcy before. And he's became billionaire in dollars at age of 28. So I read his book. So I read the books a lot. Thank you, Kinjibike. Thank you. So, so temptation will come like that, like that. So let's see Stephen Metodola now. So because I'm really focused about African Nigerians, any part of Africa. So and then when this time comes, he was a billionaire at that particular times. So he lost everything. He did some business and business wasn't good the way he planned, and he lost a lot of money and he ran to debt. So thank God that he have property. What saved him was his property. So he had to start digging hand into his thank you. He start digging hand into his investment, start selling them one by one. Because he holds bank a lot of money. So to some of us that are running away from financing, lè lówó èpè kọ́ àdúrà dẹ̀ kọ́ reality ni. You know if you get money. So you must understand debt and the power of debt. No ordinary debt to big Babatunde, how are you? I'm talking about good debt. Remember Ebenezer, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Ebenezer Olufemi Abi. So you remember you have what's it called two type of fine debts, the good one and the bad one. So I'm talking about the power of good debt. Let me tell you, let me tell you something. Regardless of whatever you know or you think you know, you must understand how to use debt for your advantage. I did not say go and take your credit card, go and buy Gucci, go and buy V, go and buy rather rather. Mm-mm. So use it for investment. Invest and set the money, most especially in the real estate. The real estate. Everybody knows it, really. Think on real estate. You know, it's real, it's tangible. I did not say crypto. I did not mean I mean I know my know dey that one. I know sabi that one. Me ò ṣe group financial group mi ò débẹ̀ yẹn. Èmi gan crypto ti gbá mi many times. So you will never see me saying it. So I'm talking about property that if you like, only you can sell it anytime you like. You can see, you can go there and open the door and close the door. You understand? So you can put it on rent. So that's what I'm talking about. So now, so we are saying that when the habit of cultivating savings, no matter regardless of how much you are taking on, save something. Save. So Yorùbá máa ń sọ pé nǹkan tẹ́yẹ bá gbé jẹ tẹ́yẹ bá gbé jẹ lẹ́yẹ máa gbé fò àbí tẹ́yẹ bá ṣe gbé jẹ ni àbí gbé fò. You understand what I'm talking about? So only thing tó gbé jẹ ni savings yẹn nìkan ló gbé jẹ o. Let me tell you something. I learned it from a Rich Dad Poor Dad. I'm a rich mommy too. That's what I got my company name from. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad in America. A ní ń pè yìí, ó lè pè é sìn o. Sorry, TikTok. Somebody's call distracting me. So, and the guy said, nítorí wọ́n sọ pé pay yourself first, and you must you must cultivate habit of pay yourself first. Some of us, we pay every other person. Okay, you tell me, put your comments. If immediately you get your salary, who do you pay first? Get where shall I buy? Who do you pay first? Put it down. You pay your landlord, abi mo parọ́, you pay your rent. Most of us that we pay monthly, abi? You pay for gas, you pay electricity. Maybe you match your credit card, you pay that too. And then you pay what's it called? You even send money to Africa. You pay everybody. Even if you buy food to eat, if you say it's not your money. You pay somebody. You pay Tesco. You pay Asda. You pay John Lewis. You still pay somebody. If you make your hair, you pay the hairdresser. But you forgot to pay your own self yourself. So some of us we know how to pay other people. We pay them. Any money that you spend, that's mean you pay other people. Unless you spend the money to invest, something that you can see that come back to you. For example, if you go to shop and buy grocery, you pay the grocery shops. Of course, they exchange, they give you some bread, meat, and everything, but still you still pay them. Money came out from your pocket. If you pay landlord, of course, you are living in the house, of course, you need a shelter. But see, you pay the landlord. If you pay mortgage yourself, direct debit, mortgage or buy, you pay mortgage too. Direct debit. So when do you pay your own? The second that you can my own pay. So understand that's me. We set the direct debits. Even some of us we set direct debits. Your telephone, your internet, you set direct debits, isn't it? Set the direct debit to pay everybody, but you forgot to set direct debit to pay yourself. So today, go and set direct debit into your account from one account to another account, for your current account to saving account. Set the direct debit, call automatic call off right. Man for welcome. So but she said the direct debit fún mortgage yẹn, fún rent yẹn, fún kìíní kan. Set the direct debit like that too. I think I love TikTok. Thank you. Set the direct debits. Let the direct debits take your saving from your current account to drop into your savings. Even some banks, I don't know, depend on bank that you're using. If it's safe, they even put you some. I mean, some my bank gave me 2%. I think they reduce. Are you chase? They give you percentage for saving that money, and you hear some, you know. So, and I didn't say save for life, oh, because sometimes when I speak to some people, they have 100,000, 150,000 liquid in a bank account. Ìyẹn dìdìrín bọ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀. So the reason why you need to save so that you can gather the money to substantial amounts so that you can use it. For example, maybe you are saving £300 or £500 every month or 1,000. Can you take 1,000 to go and buy more deposit for house? No. So the reason why you are saving is for them to know to come to a big figures, lump sum, so that you can use the lump sum for deposit of the property. So I didn't say save for life. Yeah, man, ladada. I don't know, Nico save to my you are saving for reason and purpose. So purpose of láti ra ilé, to buy a house, to invest in real estate, so that you can become a property investor or property developer. If you want that, you can develop a developer. You can start doing it little by little. Okay, so that's the way it works. Me, what told you, I put one oil, see rosemary oil, she don't use scalp me. So by cultivating that habit, so this way is now is a little bit tricky. So and you must develop how to increase the savings. All right. So I would like you to take a pen now. There's one time I was talking to one client. He said, I'm asking her, how much do you spend a month? He said, roughly, maybe 3,000, maybe 4,000, she said. I said, I don't want roughly. How much is your mortgage? One, plus, use calculator. Count every penny. I want you to do the same thing. Count every penny. So, some of if I ask how much do you spend for your grocery every month, you don't know. You say like 200, 150. It's not like you're buying it. I'm spending so amount. How much do you? So sometimes this is how you check balance your spending. That we call it track. This is how you track your money. Ìjọba in law. Now in Africa, Nigeria, we believe in nǹkan tó ń ká gbà náà. Mo gbọ́ ẹ̀ kí ló ń jẹ́ bó la gbà náà bò. Mú pen and paper kó kọ bí tó sanwó sí kò sí nǹkan tó gbowó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. You understand? Ìwọ ló náà kùnà. So if you spend £1, £2, £3, before you know, you return to £30, return to £100, £200. Oh my God, yeah. So if you spend it, you can't expect it to come back. If to buy 10,000, I remember one time 10,000, £10,000. Be 2 minutes. Mo 10,000 pounds. Bele send it. So kí wá yé ti báyà scan àgbà náà rè o £10,000 mi lórí ìjókòó tí o tún pé 2 minutes. So no. There's nothing like that. We'll spend the way no. So when you now take a pen to track how much you spend, one by one, one after the other. How much your rent? How much your mortgage? 2,000, 2,000 plus. Because in 2,000 plus, 2,100, 2,250. Collect. How much is council tax? 200 and can write it down. Exactly the amount. Okay. I want you to think. It's a mental diet. Okay. Use your brain. So you even write tithe. How much do you pay for your tithe? Put it down. If you are a tither, your offering, write it down. If maybe you're kind of person that you do like me, mama share, mama change owó sí coins, mama rí àwọn homeless lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan máa try láti fún wọn. How much do you change every month? £20, £30, £40. Write it down. So now calculate it. So because this will even help you, because sometimes you might be thinking you spend maybe 200 or £300 for grocery. Sometimes you spend more than that. Because by the time you track, yesterday I went to McDonald's. I went to Turkey shops. Oh, okay, I took clients to the restaurant Canary Wharf. I ate at Bond Street 2 weeks ago. So, and this is me that I believe I'm spending. I spent what's it called? Family 500 on food. By the time you now calculate, you most of all you totally forgotten that you eat outside. Ẹ ní ká yẹn síbẹ̀ eléyìí tó rà sílé ló ń kà. Tó bá wà nágbà náà kankan ni. Bó ló ti wá? Ó lé àgbà náà náà nìwọ náà nákúnà ló ń jẹ bẹ́ẹ̀. Nothing like that. Or failure to track your finance. So, but we're able to track it one by one like that. So, later you realize that owó tó fi ń jẹun tàgbọn eating outside, the more you spend on eating outside, even more than the money you are spending to buy food for the whole family. If you come to Canary Wharf the way I used to eat, they will even charge you. They will even charge extra money. Pay tips. I want to charge and I want no go ready. I want to charge and I want tips. They be all your people from tip. I want to charge yes no account fún pé àwọn àbí ṣé o like service àwọn ni. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé mo rán yín ṣé? Ṣé tí n bá ra oúnjẹ náà tí n bá jókòó tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣé ẹ̀ ní serve mi lóúnjẹ ni? Ṣé wà tẹ́tù? I don't know. So before you know, £10, £20, don't you tip around, don't you have the mobile phone. So maybe you hit out one table, £200, £300, and you calculate how many times you do that in a week. 3 times, 2 times, 4 times. Mhm. So now you see, okay, your one is not up to that. Okay, McDonald's, alone McDonald's, £7, £10, £12. Calculate it, my dear sister and brother. So and then it's different for the family food. So but if you're able to trap pull us together, so you see yourself so you able to stop some habits. So we help you to stop spending unnecessary money. For example, how many times we ladies, how many times you make your hair in a week? In a week, okay, sorry, in a month. So you go and do Kenro to my baby. Enemy Kenro to my baby. It cannot. It do it every 2 weeks or 4 weeks. Clearly, if my baby is in, má bínú má jẹ ìyẹn má jẹ nǹkan ẹ̀kọ́ kọ lórí yẹn lọ́sọ̀ jẹ́ fi yẹn sílẹ̀ torí ò lè jọ mí bí ó bá rìnrìn mi sometimes wàá sádànù. Okay, so but sometimes you need to just track. Is a habit of tracking our financing. Track your money. Okay, so the same time I'm coming to tell you how to track your time. Track your time. How do you spend your 24 hours? So you must track how you spend your 24 hours. So because it's this time that turn to money. Because sometimes you spend your money, you spend your time on something that not hard up to you. Now you are here, now you are listening. This is a lecture. So it's hardening. Whether you like it, you might get 1 or 2 things. It's hardening up to you. It's hardening to you. But if you're your TikTok, on Instagram, gbéborùn káàkiri, kíní kan ti fọkọ ẹ̀ sílẹ̀, now they kan ti gbáyàn létí. You understand? If that one does not hurt to you. So, but today is not time. Today is about tracking our money. And so later you're able to calculate how many time do you spend on social media? How many hours? In the 24 hours, how many hours you spend on social media? How many of you guilty? You might be on social media if you are watching something that's helping you. Okay? Of course, I'm social media. I'm not messing about. I'm passing information that can change people's life around for good, for life. So it's me that I'm spending my time now to give out, to give to society, to give to my people. So how many times are we? Sometimes I caught myself in the other days. I was on my prank, no man quick, a prank here with that. Only back both time. So this one I'm saying, but today we are talking about tracking our finance, our money, right? So track your money. So what you're supposed to do, Mabama, you cultivate habit of savings. Okay, savings is the money you save is your own money. So that's you pay yourself first. And the way it even works, they say I didn't say pay yourself for. Even some of us, when we wanted to save, we save what left. You are important. You are most important person on the planet. So you are important than your landlord, than the bank. You are very important. You're so much important. So you must save. You must pay yourself first. You be the first person to save money for yourself. Paying yourself is you saving the money. Maybe you are the one that work for the money. Then pay yourself first now. I became come on no any. Pay yourself first. That's the best way to pay yourself first is to save money first for yourself before you start direct debit. Before direct debit, set direct debit to pack the money to one side. If you cannot set direct debit, use your phone. Transfer the money from one account to another account. So that's by doing that, you're already safe. You pay yourself first on that basis, okay? And then direct debits. Let the direct debit start doing the rest. All right. So in our bank account, we're supposed to create a pot, like 4 to 5 pots. The first one is savings, and the second one is we believe when we buy clothes, food, shoes, we are paying. I know you didn't pay yourself, oh. You pay other people. When you buy clothes, what did you buy? You pay shop, Abi. Bolotino shop. You pay Next. You pay Risk. You pay Heavy. You pay all the shops. You pay other people. You pay a company. Unless the only way you pay yourself is if you pay for education. Maybe now you consult me or consult anybody to teach you something that can hand you money. So that's investment. You invest in yourself. Or that you invest in your tummy, grocery shops, shoe shops. You invest in those ones. Even you make your hair. Of course, it's good to do your hair and look good. See, you see, invest in somebody's life. The best way to invest is to save money, and because you are very important. You be the one to pay yourself first. Pay yourself salary. A company pay you your salary, then you need to pay yourself. No, I didn't say your children, yourself. Go, 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 go. So, and then but the best way to pay is to save the money somewhere because that's your future. You are creating future. Because otherwise, if you don't do that, that job that you are doing, that pay you share too much, you share too much, too much, you will do that job. It máa kú sí lóde yẹn. But if you love yourself, you don't want to do that, then you learn how to pay yourself so that you can come out quickly from the rat race. So now you decide now to do the money. Okay, when you have now of the lump sum now, you now invest in the real estate or invest in you can even invest, put the money somewhere and start investing yourself, your brain, your knowledge. Okay, me too. I wasn't born like this. I was not like this. If you see me 10 years ago, you run away. Didn't go on sorrow. I was most dumped person. In brainy, nothing. The only thing that I brain me making dress, can rash can shackle. Because I'm money here. In fact, my son he went to the Facebook and brought our old picture of 12 years ago when he was little and everything. And he was pointing at me, pointing at my hair, the way I was stylish. And he said, Mommy, come back to that. I said, no, then I was stupid. This time I was so stupid. You look at me, yeah. Oh, stupid, oh, look family, yes. I didn't say it's not good to look after yourself, but then I said I was stupid and selfish. That's the word I use. And I said to him, it was frightening. I said, let me explain. I said, then I used to work on hand salary and work a little. And I said, then the only thing I only know about myself. I don't think about other people. So hand the money, eat, buy clothes, and that's it. And see all the clothing and the shoe that I bought them. Why are they now? Wọ́n ti ẹ̀ ṣe é wọ̀ mọ́. So the outdated àbí ló máa ń pè ìgbà ẹ ti lọ. Even tí gbé ò bá lọ gan, mo ti hard weight èmi gan ti dọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀. I used to be size 8 then, size 8, size 10, size 6, thereabout. You understand? Those shoes, okay, let's say shoe. Even shoe, there's my shoes, so I can't add weight to the shoe, to my leg. But still, those shoes, they are not raining anymore. So I didn't mean I spend all that money to get knowledge then. Maybe I wouldn't have be where I am today. I could have been fly higher. So I maybe I could have helped so many people because ìgbà yẹn nǹkan mi ò ní mí náà ní nǹkan tí èèyàn bá nílé èèyàn fún yàn ìgbà tẹ́mi gan ò mọ̀ kí bá mo invest pọ̀ ẹ̀ how do I teach other people because I didn't have it. But later on, when God had mercy on me, I was able to seek knowledge. I spend money. I remember that all my savings, most course. If I have money like this, I invest on myself. I buy books. I invest my time. I read books. I do so many things. Somebody was advising me, go to spa, go holiday, holiday ke. Holiday tí mo ti ń waste láti ọjọ́ tí mo ti agbégbárò tí mo rà kó ra holiday náà nígbà yẹn mo ti holiday yẹn time tọ́lọ̀ fún mi ní second chance let me use it very well. So ìgbà yẹn you cannot see my hands without latches. Òun ṣe lè ti máa lẹ̀ the one that do one-on-one the what's it called one-on-one installation and it's a woman hair very expensive. If I can say I'm one of the 10 babes that first born use Brazilian wig in the UK. So good. Imagine they don't even know what it was. One of the top girls. Me and my friend, they are not then, and it's quite expensive. Nobody now Brasilia baby gan won gbèsè lórí ìsìn. So kẹ́ mọ̀ bí tí mental mi tó ràn tí mo it is well. Okay, so but then you cannot ask me. I don't know anything about nothing. I know nothing about life. Of course, if you ask me about party, bone, of course, I know how to bone. I know how to abuse people very well. That's only what I know then. I know how to gossip. One or more kan, abi. But ask me about life. Ask me about finance. Kí ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀? Ask me about my future. Future make me tell me what to get. If you ask me who am I? My name is Funmilola Tella. And most of us, if I ask you who are you, you don't even know yourself. And then of course I want to marry. And you don't know yourself, you are looking to marry someone, to marry your husband. You are going to say more than fellow melody. So you can see that's chaos. You know, that's a toxic. You are inviting toxic relationship. But now I know myself. Mo wọ́n rà mí dáadáa. Tí n bá sọnù gan, màá ríra mi he. You understand? Tí n bá ṣubú, màá dìde. So that's me. I know myself. So I want you to know yourself that way too. All right, guys. Let me come and be going. Kí ló dé mo ní ẹrú ojú látàárọ̀? Kí ló dé? Let me come and be going. Ẹ jẹ́ wá máa lọ ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Right. So to some of you that see me for the first time, please kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, FC Rich Mommy Club. Follow us on all the social media, please. Fake doctor. Thank you, Sam K. God bless you. I can see you too. You are fake too. Okay. So kindly follow our TikTok. Follow us back so that whenever we come online, you're able to get notification. All right. Thank you so much. God bless you. See ya. All right. So TikTok. All right.